Alright, so we're under the 455 and we're going to replace the axle bolt right here. This is the new bolt. And so what we're going to do is, it's a 24 millimeter bolt head, and so I've actually already gone ahead and taken the lock nut off the back there. You can see it right there. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to lift up on the axle to take this bolt out, and then I'm going to drop the axle down. I won't drop the axle down very far because I don't want it to roll out of place, because if it rolls out of place, then that certainly would not be very good, because it's very heavy and I don't want to try to lift it back up by myself. So I'm gonna lift it up with the jack here and see how I can get, if I can get that bolt out. Let's see if I can get you all situated here. You can kind of see that. Maybe not. I'll have to readjust the camera here. Alright, so we're going to see if I can do this while videoing. I don't know if I can. Theoretically, I should be able to push that out of there. Maybe a little more challenging than I thought, because it wants to roll. So you can still see it. There we go. Okay, so you can already kind of see how worn that bolt is right there. Certainly does not look good. Since I didn't plan to buy those bushings that I showed you in the earlier video on all the parts, but I have them, so I'm going to go ahead and take this out. Hopefully it doesn't fall on my head. That wouldn't be fun. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drop the axle just a fuzz. It should drop. And then we're going to stop it. And now, I wonder if I can get those bushings out of there. I think they probably have to be pressed out. But actually what we're going to do is I'm going to test fit the new bolt in there and see exactly how tight it is. I'm guessing it's going to go down a little bit more in the back. Okay, so you see how tight it is. It's still pretty loose. Doesn't excite me very much. So probably need to go ahead and replace these bushings because they do look, well, let's see here. Here's the old bolt. And you see how much wear it has on it, so we'll put it back in there. Yeah, I think it's one of those things that really gotta replace those bushings. So I gotta figure out some way to drive those bushings out, which that'll be the next task. I'll come back and start the video again. Alright, Alright, so we're in luck. Actually what I went and did is I actually test fit one of these bushings on there, and I don't think we're actually going to gain that much by replacing those. So most of the wear is just in the bolt itself. So we're just going to replace the bolt. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to lift the front axle back up into the frame and find my new bolt here, and gonna get that put in, and we're gonna push it. The only problem is we gotta actually get the axle in there. So this might actually take a little bit of doing. Because the thing about it is the whole axle wants to tilt forward. There we go. Okay, so now that's on there. You can drop the axle down, wheel the jack out of the way, and then take our lock nut and put it on the back of the nut here, or the bolt here. And then what I'm going to do is clean my hands off a little bit with all the grease. And I've just got a adjustable wrench that I'm using in this particular case. And then tighten it up. And then as soon as I get it tight, we'll figure out if this actually helped or not. Oops. Okay, so still swings freely. Oh yeah, that took out quite a bit of play in the front axle, so that's certainly good news. Didn't take out all of it, but I don't think it's ever going to take out all of it. I just, with that many hours on a tractor, I don't think you're never going to get all of it out. So there you go. The front axle the bolt has been replaced, so that's obviously good news. And so it's too late now to go try it out because it's supposed to start snowing here a little bit. Yes, it's like the 10th of April and it's snowing, so go figure. But yeah, so while we're up here, you can actually see where they notched out the frame for that blade, which certainly kind of is sad, but it is what it is at this point. Can't do anything about it. The frame should come down and curve around like that, but oh well. Like I said, it is what it is. But so that's it for this repair, and I think that's probably make a whole video. So up next is probably going to be the fuel line, most likely, and the dust ejector on the air cleaner. So thanks for watching.